Hello, everybody. So, yeah, I'm sitting in the car because I just came back from doing laundry. And that's why I'm looking like laundry day, okay? But I would like to speak on this DJ academic topic. So, I watched two videos, Willie D from the Ghetto Boys and LL Cool J. Both of them spoke about how they felt about him saying that the founding fathers of hip hop was dusty and blah blah blah. That's not the point here to go verbatim about everything he said. I'm sure you already know. However, the third video that I watched was a very unrelated topic. It was about some children in the Bronx that were beating up on old people. And all three of those videos got me to thinking about how we got to the point that we are so okay with disrespect. Now, I want to jump back to hip hop, right? Can we all agree that over the years, hip hop has went from the underdog? A lot of us remember when people were outside, uh, the politicians and stuff was rolling over the CDs and cassette tapes and stuff in the middle of the street with steamrollers. That's how bad they didn't want hip hop back in the day, right? It was not a thing. So there has to be a first person to blaze the trail for everything. And most times, that person don't get paid for the efforts that they put into whatever industry that they were in. They don't get paid like, the people that come after them, right? But I want to go back and talk about the art of hip hop for a minute. Now, I'm not going to give y'all no hip hop history lesson because I am no teacher and I don't claim to be. I'm just calling it how I see it. Okay? So, hip hop started pretty much as a DJ thing, you know, in New York. And it transferred from that to battle rapping, where everybody would stand around in these cipher circles and they would go up against each other one at a time, two at a time until there was one man standing. Okay. And I want y'all to understand when I say uh, generationally, it's not like the generation of actual living people. Okay. The most entertainment industries only give you a small window to be popular. Okay. Some get past that and they have long careers, but it's rare. Okay. So let's not talk about the rarities right now. Because they don't have a lot of longevity. You get maybe 5, 6, 7 years, and then another group or generation of rappers come into the door. So as we have these generation of rappers coming into the battlefield, they want to prove themselves. And as they kept trying to prove themselves, the battle became very insulting and disrespectful back and forth over the years. Okay. And then not only that, as rap progressed, we've had different types of rap come in and flow out. But let's stick to the battle right now. So over the years, as the groups and generations come in, and more players come and sit down uh, um, in the rap industry, hip hop industry arena, over the years, it just kept getting more and more disrespectful. And we, the people, kept buying, kept bumping, and kept partying. It got more and more disrespectful over the years. Let's speed forward a nice amount of time. It kept getting more and more disrespectful to the point that we lost two very great rappers, Tupac and Biggie. Not gonna stay there, but we kept losing. And as we kept losing more and more rappers, we the people hunched our shoulders and said, how unfortunate. And we went back to the stores and we bought and we bumped and we partied, right? So every generation that came in needed to prove themselves more than the last. So it became more and more disrespectful because they have to have the how do I say this? Your punchline has to be better than the last man's, okay? And if the punchlines are, if we, the people, are looking for the most disrespectful punchline, then the next generation has to figure out how to make it a little more disrespectful and a little more raunchy, right? Now let's speed forward a little more. We got our boy 50 Cent came in the door. And boy, do I love and respect him for a plethora of reasons. But we're not going to get into why I like the boy. We're going to talk about this disrespect thing. So he came into the door, and he came in the door guns blazing at everybody that had came before him. Everybody who was standing in the light or had solidified their name in the industry at the time. He was coming for their heads. He was not playing. Right behind that, we had Eminem and what's the girl's name? Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry. I'm tired. But we had both of them also come into the industry, and they played on that same idea of disrespect and shooting shots at people that was already standing in the light or had already passed through, and they weren't trying to pay homage to anyone. Okay, we're not gonna get into everything that they said, everything they did, and who they was disrespecting, but this is what was going on. So with all of that being said, right, and we have went on past there, and there's been plenty more levels of disrespect that it has taken. It has really almost taken a toll. But through the years, and I mean like more than 20, okay, there's been a lot of children born in the last 20, 25, 30 years, okay? And those kids behind us don't understand that a lot of times there was a reason why certain diss tracks were made. There's a reason behind No Vaseline. There's a reason behind when they came out and they were screaming F the police. The reason why they were doing that is because they were our hood journalists telling stories that no one else was telling about how we were being brutalized. And within that brutality, yes, the people are saying F the police. But the kids don't know that. They don't get it. They don't understand why so-and-so is shooting shots at so-and-so, and this one said what he just said. They don't get it. All that they see is that the way into the door, the way into fame, the way into money is to be as disrespectful as possible, because that is what we, the people, are supporting and portraying. Whether we're supporting it by playing it, buying it, bumping it, partying to it, and or becoming the rapper. Okay? So you wonder how the generations behind us are becoming more and more disrespectful, why they are unwilling to pay homage. They are unwilling to pay homage, and they are giving and showing disrespect to their elders because we showed them that it was cool. We showed them that it was cute. We showed them that that was the way in the door. We showed them that you have to turn up the heat and see who can be more disrespectful than the last in order to last in this industry. We showed them this. And when you look at it on a smaller level, there's a lot of us that haven't made it to any industry or any platform. We still right in the hood, whatever type of hood, neighborhood you come from. We still in the hood. So with being in the hood, we got a bunch of little kids that are following the direction of being disrespectful. And that is how you make it. And that is the way that you're supposed to portray yourself. Because this is the this is what I've been shown. Right? So now in the neighborhoods, you have children being disrespectful. And they're not being disrespectful to their peers, they're being disrespectful to the adults, to those who came before them, to those who they should be paying homage to. And because hip hop has affected us globally, I mean, down to how we dress, of course, the music we listen to, how we do our hair. Um, they use it for commercials to sell pretty much everything. Hip hop is everywhere, so it doesn't matter the background of people who was in that the children in the Bronx that was probably of Hispanic descent. Well, they seem to be. But it doesn't matter their ethnic background. This line of disrespect that's trickling down the line is affecting everybody's background. And if we, the people, don't get it together and put up some boundaries and say what just can't happen anymore, what do you think? If the ball keeps rolling in the direction that it's going, what do you think that our children's children is gonna be going through? How do you think they're gonna be acting? How do you think that your grandchild is going to come to you, and what they gonna say and do if we keep this up? I mean, I'm a grandmother now. Too young for that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I will be try not to curse so much. But I'll be damned if one of my children's children is out here trying to